Yes, people, it's Dave. Welcome back to Talking Wolves. Just a very, very quick update video ahead of Wolves' game tomorrow against Brighton in the FA Cup. I don't normally do a match preview for the FA Cup games, to be fair. Although I did do one for the West Brom game, but that was a special occasion, I suppose. But just a quick team news update, giving my thoughts ahead of the game. And of course, if you guys want to give me your thoughts, or if you go into the game, do let me know in the comment section down below. I know there's been a bit of a conversation on social media today about that. The ticket prices, I think, between 25 and 30 quid, which we had a little discussion about on the podcast as well, which is worth catching if you haven't already. But Gary O'Neill had his press conference today ahead of the game. Team pretty much, and squad is pretty much as it was over the weekend. I think Gary O'Neill said he's going to give it till sort of tomorrow morning. He hasn't completely decided on his team as of yet. But Cunha, progress is going well with him. I know obviously it was in the press end of last week that he is hoping to be back in training before the end of March. So the Villa game is a possibility for Cunha. Obviously, this game against Brighton is a tad too soon at the moment. But other than that, like I said, full squad available. Gary O'Neill says he wants to take the FA Cup very seriously and the squad is going to be as strong as he possibly can. Although saying that, will he rotate? Will he bring Sandy Bueno in, possibly for Craig Dawson or Kilman? You'd assume probably would be for Dawson if Bueno does come in. Maybe Bellegarde gets some minutes as well. Maybe even Tommy Doyle. So we'll wait and see on that one. But big news really ahead of this game is Brighton are in a little bit of trouble in regards to their squad availability right now. At least 9 players missing for Brighton. I've had to write them down here. Mitoma injured, Ferguson injured, Welbeck out, Veltman out, Billy Gilmore suspended, João Pedro out, James Milner out, Hinshelwood and Solly March as well. So some big absences for Brighton, and possibly a good opportunity for Wolves to play them, to be completely honest. So it's going to be a tough game. They're a good team, nonetheless. Brighton are a good side. We've had some tricky games against them. I felt, the most recent game at the Amex was a good, made a really good account of ourselves. Probably should have, we could have pushed to get a winner, but saying that, Brighton probably would have felt the same with some of the chances that they created. But they did smash us earlier on in the season at Molineux. So all to play for. But if Wolves can go and win this, go into the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and if the draw is favourable, every chance that Wolves are going to be back at Wembley again this season. So tough test, real big hurdle for Wolves to come across. But I do feel we've got the quality. I think we're going to win this one 2-1. Do let me know your thoughts. I think it's a good time to play Brighton with their absences. But a huge chance for Wolves to get one step closer to winning that trophy. I don't think it will feel real until the end of this round. If we beat Brighton and there's a couple of, 1 or 2 of the big boys out, I think I'll start to get a little bit more excited. But we've got to beat Brighton first, and we'll see how it goes. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Just a very quick update, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon.